Hello, everybody. This is Radhika Iyengar along with Hain Shin from the Center for Sustainable Development. And we are doing these series of interviews for our eco ambassadors so that we can use the technology to the best of our ability. Since this program, our eco ambassador programs, has gone to many different locations, it is helpful for us to interview experts on certain fields so that everyone who are in various different locations can access our videos. So just 2 points on eco ambassador program. We started this initiative in Melbourne and Melbourne, New Jersey, and there are two prongs to this program. One is the science training side, where we are basically telling students about the science behind climate change and other environmental related streams. And the second part is the eco activism, which is basically how can you use the science to make sure that your daily decisions, and you as a family member, as a school member, as a community member, how can you improve things or how can you change things. So there are two components that are very, very important for this particular program. Hi, this is
My name is Mey. I'm the founder of Gallery of Indonesia, and I started the label Inang Eco Bag, which used plastic recycled plastic material from plastic tubes of the toothpaste tubes, and the material then cut into pieces and waved by the elderly woman at their 70s and 80s. So I
And
would
where are
like
you
to
based, May?
introduce. Yes,
Where are you based right now? You are in?
yeah, I'm based in Indonesia, in Jakarta. Well, not exactly in Jakarta, but in Tangerang. So it's like a little bit further than Jakarta.
Nice.
And this particular neighborhood used to be Wafers Village long time ago, but there's no more plants that they used to wave. But now we are giving plastic, and they're waving it into material that we can use as a fabric for the bags.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm here in this neighborhood, and one of the in the house of the coordinator of the foundation that I work with. The foundation name's Lumintu, and I will also introduce you to Pak Slamet later. I will show him. So he's the one who coordinate all the grandmas, mothers here, and he has started this 10 years ago. So
Wow.
I will show you the mothers, the grandmas that is working right now. So ibu say hello, ibu. Makda.
Hello.
Selamat pagi. So
Selamat
these are
pagi.
some. Selamat pagi. Yeah,
Selamat pagi.
yeah. So behind them is all the plastic materials that has been cut into pieces. There's a plastic.
And where did you get this plastic from, May?
Yeah, this plastic, it's like this.
Mm-hmm.
This actually the wrap of the toothpaste wraps. So this is the waste
Wow.
that and this one already cut into smaller, but I will show you a big one.
And this is given out from the factory every day, May?
Yeah, this, look, this. Some of other, if you see, it's called mix and rip.
Toothpaste wrappers, like the tube.
This one, not even, so it's not just toothpaste. This one is for medicine, cold caplets. Can you see?
Oh my God.
Yeah, so
I see.
some toothpaste, this one is toothpaste, but this one is for other things, including like energy drink, you know.
I see. So this is like waste. So they were not able to use this particular plastic sheet?
Yeah, they cannot because the adhesive, um, some of them, the adhesive, you know, the can't use it anymore. And then some, see, like for example, if they need the design,
Hmm.
like 50 centimeter, but they only use 30 centimeters. So the
Okay.
other part are, you know,
I,
waste. So
I see.
these are the one that is not used, that they will throw it away. But
Oh.
now, because some industry, they're also collecting this plastic to be used for jewelry,
Hmm.
some kind of jewelries, but they burn it.
Oh.
So it's kind of complicated, but somehow it's kind of booming right now. So Pak Slamet, the guy, the foundation that built this foundation, said that now he used to be called to pick up all this waste, but now there are a lot of collectors. You know, they even buy these things from the factory because now they see their needs, the demands are there to use these plastic wraps because it's contain not just PVC but also, you know, the aluminum foil.
Yes.
So yeah, so when they burn it, they get all the ashes and they use it.
Hmm.
Some
But
of
that
them
must
for
be very dangerous for their health. Recently, there was a New York Times article saying that there was actually it just came out today saying that if you burn plastic, they are reusing it to burn plastic and then create and then for making tofu.
another
And
product that is
yeah,
not safe for food and to
exactly.
inhale the when they burn it.
Really harmful for health. So you are
Yeah,
coming up with an alternative use of this waste plastic. And what is it?
yes. That's are those are the things that government needs to pay attention because it's actually very dangerous to the environment and also the health of, you know, human being.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna introduce you just to say hi to Pak Slamet.
Hello. Selamat
Atau selamat
pagi.
siang. He is the coordinator. Ahmad is the guy who coordinates all these women, all these grandmas, mothers. So he's happy because he's within all these mothers and all the women around him.
Yeah. And
So
Are the
he's
women from nearby, all of the women there, are they from very nearby in that town in Jakarta or right outside of Jakarta?
yeah. So they're all in the same neighborhood. We are all in the same neighborhood, and
And
I'll show you.
if they don't do this work, then what do they usually do? May?
Just stay home. They're like stay home mom. This is
Moms.
the neighborhood.
I see.
Yeah, yeah,
Nice.
like that.
I see.
So this is his house.
Wow.
Uh-huh. And he started this foundation many 10 years back. And what was the inspiration to start the foundation?
So he started this foundation 10 years ago well, actually in 1998 during the crisis. So he started this foundation because there's a lot of people get laid off because of the crisis. And
Mm-hmm.
so he's thinking, oh, what can we do? Because there are a lot of wafers. They're wafers. So, and then he met his friend who gave him this plastic waste, and then he started thinking of, oh, what about we try to create uh, maybe a product out of this woven materials out of plastic. And he started to just a few women, like 3 or 4, including his wife. And
Mm-hmm.
then all the creation just continue, and people like me who came and come up with the design, and so he started until now, even though it's very slow and there's like up and down of the business, and right now because of the awareness is higher, and so and I came with many initiatives, and so they're now working again, starting this year. We started this year, so their income has been continue stable for the last 4 months, and we have seen some increase of like by almost 50%. So like they usually made just one piece a week. Now they continue, they try their best to at least 1% two materials in a week.
So the ladies already knew how to weave. Is this a traditional thing that they usually do in Indonesia? Do women
Yeah,
generally
they were wafers when they were young.
weave?
So this neighborhood used to be they have this wild plants like grass.
Yeah.
You know how you
Like
make the
Straws.
rugs.
straws.
Yeah.
You make rugs out of the plants. So
Yeah.
that's their work. They used to be wafers when they were young. So when they were given the plastic, they just do it just like that. And as you can see, they're just doing it just like that. They're very skillful. Like,
Hmm.
I
Wow.
mean, this is a real handmade, hand woven.
Yeah.
Wow.
And May, I'm wondering if, in addition to having income as a result of their skills, do you think that because of what they're doing, there's a higher awareness and sense of the plastic problem in that community compared to maybe another community that doesn't have this happening?
Yes, of course. Pak Slamet has done a very good job in terms of raising awareness. So he see, for example, I'll show you. This is in his neighborhood. Look,
Oh,
you see?
like public education.
Education. Huh?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So Pak
So he's
Slamet is
very proactive.
yeah. So people around here knows Pak Slamet and what he has done, and why are they doing this, which is very good. He has done a very very good job, and he is now he got invited by the government to give some inspirational speech to
Nice.
younger generation and to
Nice.
share what he's doing. So he's been good, and he is a very passionate person. Yeah, Pak. Nah, yeah. So he's been everywhere also. He's been invited to some seminars. So I gave him some pictures, some videos. I share it with him about what I have done, how this product, where we are right now, so that he can also share whenever he went to any functions.
And so your work is mainly to give them designs and see how we can basically make these products more sellable in the market, right?
Yeah, so I did some seminar. I raised awareness about environment through social media and through some function, to some friends, to some communities, all by ourselves, just like Paslamat. We share, we try to raise awareness, but not just about the environment, but also about how we have some elderly people around us and some disability or the special needs friends that need some jobs, um, to create or to lift a little bit of, to create some circle of economy.
Nice.
So Yeah.
So it comes really as a package where you are saying that there are all these ladies and people with special needs who need some economic means or skill. They already have the skill, but you also try to enhance the skill plus give them a new product, and the product itself is plastic. So you're also reducing, environmental waste that goes into doing a lot of environmental damage. And so
Yeah.
it seems like a win-win situation. Has there been a lot of uptake in terms of the product being sold in Indonesia, and in terms of the message that you're putting across? What are some of the successes and what are some of the challenges that remain?
Yeah. So like for the last 3 months, we have, we join or participate in a few festivals or bazaar, or even the last one in Bali. We participate in this Bali fashion trend, and the response is uh, tremendous. Like we got so many support, and they all just amazed with the products, because they they would never guess that, yeah, it's plastic, but it's a recycled plastic, it's not a fresh plastic. And we also send a message of why we should think about using this kind of products, products that has benefits not just for the user but also for others. And to our surprise, the response from millennials are tremendous. They
Mm-hmm.
give us a lot of support, and very soon I'll be like joining some celebrities to endorse our product. But
Wow.
I think it's good, because they're influencer, endorser. We need them to send more message.
Mm-hmm.
M- More important for me is to get into millennials, younger generation, because um, they are the one that will will need better environment in the future and the future.
Mm-hmm.
So I hope that if we do get some support, we can go into some universities, schools, because then it will be directed to the target market. It's not just, the products can be for everyone. And recently I'm using some mans to use our bags,
I
the
see.
models,
Mm-hmm.
to say that this is not just for women, this is for men as well.
Mm-hmm.
So
Great.
yeah, so I'm
Great. Great.
excited. They're very excited. They're very excited. I came this morning and they said, Ibu May. So
They're
everybody's
happy to
happy.
see you.
Yeah, they're happy to see me. I'm happy to see them. I'm always happy. They're just such an inspiration. They're 70s, 80s, and the younger one is this lady. She's 50. This Mbak namanya siapa? Mbak. The Ibu Mega. She's 50. So she's the youngest in the group. And that's me too. And Paslamat is 70.
Wow.
So yeah, so
So
it's
you have
good
a
to
lot of
have the
experience.
young spirit and the senior spirit.
That's fantastic. That's
May,
fantastic. And Ahead, you have a question?
would you have any recommendations or advice for people who will be watching this video and they feel kind of stuck or they don't know what to do? What would you kind of recommend for them?
uh, well, I think you know I for me, the inspiration comes from when I feel that I need to do something more than just me. And when I met Paslamat, I see this woman, and then it's just touched me to come up with something that is not just good for me but for others. And to see this women with their spirit, it's just lifting me up, and to do something even better. If they can do this, I should do better because I'm younger. So when you're young, you should be more energetic and feel more positive, because life is wonderful and we should be grateful for our life. And to see when I see with the special needs friends, that even makes me feel that I should be more, I should do more, because if they can, and why can't I, you know? So
Yeah.
that's the spirit.
It's fantastic, fantastic to know this. And just to let you know, we will be using your video for our eco ambassadors. May they are a group of students as well as their parents are involved. A lot of communities are involved who want to learn about what they can do with plastic, because sometimes it just gets overwhelming. They don't know how to start, where to start. So this will give them some ideas, and so it will start this movement of eco activism that you have already embodied and you are a champion of in Indonesia. And we hope that in all these other countries where they will see these videos, and especially this video, they will get encouragement from you. They will learn that nothing can stop them, and there are many people who have joined this mission of reusing plastic and not just putting it in the landfill and or burning it to
Yeah,
create more
yeah,
environmental pollution.
yeah.
Do you maybe one last question from my end is, do you see that the plastic pollution is going down in Indonesia in general, or do you think that that's not really happening right now and it's just a start?
Yeah, I think there are some trend down in Indonesia. For example, in Bali, there are no more uh, shop that use plastic straw. Everything has to be. Everything is. They're using either bamboo or the metal or the paper. So no restaurants or cafes in Bali using straw. And also because of the movement in Bali are higher compared to any other particular island in Indonesia or place in Indonesia, because in Bali, because it's the tourism industry, so the awareness about how important the environment and to stop using plastic are higher than any other place in Indonesia. So, but then it's good because now also in Jakarta, how people stop using plastic straw, and also the one single-use plastic bags. Those are the more like it's very scary because how how many we use on a daily basis of that um, single-use plastic. So I will also try to come up with something about that. But I already have the design. You know, when you go shopping, you don't use that single plastic for the shopping bag. So that is the challenge for me to get into the supermarket, to replace that single plastic.
Mhm. Great. I think definitely good luck to your mission. I think it's very much needed, and every step of yours is really amounting to a lot of plastic waste being, stopped and going into our, ecosystem. So I think this is fantastic step from your end, May. I don't know if
Thank you.
wants to add more things.
Thanks to Pak Slamet.
Yes,
Terima kasih.
definitely. Thanks
Terima
to the entire
kasih.
team, and thanks to Paslamat for
Yeah,
championing this since past 10 years, and now he's got
yeah,
your strength also, combined effort. I think it will go a long distance. It will do really,
yeah,
it will do
yeah,
wonders. So good luck to the team, and we are with you.
yes.
There are a lot of eco ambassadors who are taking, these ideas from you, and hopefully continuing your crusade on plastic, and as well as even in the US.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
so
you,
much.
everybody.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Take care.
Thank you.
Bye.
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 Thank